Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to say today about the collective. Spirit, Holy Spirit. No, wait. Oh. Okay, you're getting over something. You're getting over something. Whoa. Okay. You're finally getting out of a period, and I think it may be about a relationship. I don't do love readings often, but when they come up, you know, they come up. So you are probably getting over losing sleep over somebody or something. I think it is somebody though, because the Lovers is here. You're letting go of the sleepless nights. You're letting go of the overthinking. That's crazy. Okay. I was channeling something the other day. Something about letting go of control. Letting go of controlling your partner. You may have found out they cheated. You may have found out that there are other people in the mix. And when you're trying to control the outcome, you may have decided to take them back. But in your head, you're constantly like, oh my God, they're probably going to do this and do that with somebody else behind my back, and I don't know about it. And it's keeping you up at night. You're coming to a point where you're coming down from that period of time, where you're coming down from that need of controlling the situation, but it's still causing you anxiety. I'm kind of sick, so excuse me, but you're still having that thought in the back of your mind. Obviously, this is something like I've been there, like I know what that's like. So I know that when you take somebody back after you've been cheated on, that's the thoughts of what went down still lingers in the back of your mind. And this is urging you to just let go. Let go fully, because when you're not pouring into yourself, you're only going to block the flow of your own money. Block the flow of the blessings that are meant to come for you, meant to find you. And when you disrespect yourself by allowing people in your energetic field still when they're no longer meant to be with you, you're hurting your inner child. You're hurting the part of you that you've worked so hard to heal. And it's just time for you to move on, take the next step of your life and take the leap, because you may be dependent on this person, really, like relying on them, whether that be emotional or financial. You may be feeling like with the page of Pentacles in reverse, you may be feeling like this is the person that I meant to be with. This is the person that I meant to be with, but the truth is they're not, and you kind of know it deep down. But you're kind of gaslighting yourself into thinking that this is the person I'm meant to be with. And so I'm going to try to make this work. But why would you want to be with somebody that is disrespecting you and then causing you to feel like you're disrespecting yourself in the process? I don't like doing love readings because this is a constant theme. I feel like when things are done, it's over with and you should just leave it. Leave it where it belongs, because at the end of the day, there's something planned that is bigger and greater for you. And you just have to trust and believe. My right ear is ringing, so that's confirmation. It's funny because emotional immaturity is also coming up as a theme. So with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, that's emotional immaturity. This whole relationship is just, it's immature of you to think that this person is going to change, because they've shown to you more times than not that they're not going to change. But you're gaslighting yourself. It's just a constant cycle of gaslighting. and you're fixating on this idea that you're taking them back, and you're fixating on the idea that yes, they are going to change, but they're really truly not. Really truly not. And again, it's only hurting you. It's only hurting what could come of you. So that's that. Let's pull a little bit of oracle cards to kind of discuss what this may be. So when I did the first reading on this part of, or on this channel, like on this channeled message, I first filmed it on TikTok, and it was very brief, but the fact that it's coming out again, I think it's because it needs to find the more people. It needs to find the person that this message is meant for. And I think that when messages come up, there's a reason for it. Like if it comes up more than once, it's meant for you to find it. So if you're clicking on this video, it's definitely meant for you. So this is the Soul Journey Oracle deck. And let's just see what Spirit has to say. Let's see if it can be all tied in together so you can get a clear, concise message, just in case you're still doubting what Spirit is saying. Trust your intuition with these things. Like, you need to know that the feeling and the emotion in your body, that is a legitimate thing. A legitimate thing. I'm seeing Judgment, the Judgment card in my mind's eye. So that could also be like, don't ignore the call. Don't ignore your intuition. Don't ignore this knowing that this relationship is meant to end. This is where you're supposed to draw the line. I'm hearing boundaries. Boundaries with yourself and for the other person as well. We have attend. Oh my gosh. Attend to your spiritual needs. You are neglecting yourself in more ways than you think. I see somebody laying on their bed, curled up in a ball, just crying their eyes out. And you may be like, oh my God. I was just about to say, you may be so depressed that you're like, I don't want to live life anymore. But it says life is an opportunity. You have to live deeply centered in love within yourself. You don't need other people to feel whole. And I think that's why I hate love readings so much, is that it's seeking constant validation about another person's energy, another person's love, when the love exists within you. I have goosebumps right now. I have chills. So yeah, I hope this message finds who it needed to. You need to remember that you are whole within yourself. You don't need anyone else. There's a lot of, with that Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck, there's a lot of childhood wounds that may be causing this insecurity, causing this need to constantly have a relationship or feel loved in some way. And you need to work on that. You need to work on those aspects of yourself. Definitely do some shadow work to work through everything. But yeah, that is the reading for this evening. Thank you so much for being with me. I also want to add that, shoot, what was it I was going to say? What was it? I also want to add that, that you won't feel the need to control a certain situation or a certain somebody if they're really meant for you. Because at the end of the day, whether or not you're looking, they have the integrity to be themselves, to act accordingly, and to respect you in more ways than you know. So, yep, that's it. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good night.